We're a few minutes late, and a little bit of an issue at work, but there, we're here now. So, let's all start properly. So, welcome to the show. And if you're watching this on the playback, which I hope you are, very nice of you. We do only do this on a Thursday. I'm normally a bit more prompt than this, but obviously we had some issues, but we're here now. We have made it. So, thanks for watching, and yeah, this is the week, a little bit in the week where we have a little banter, a little chat, a little get together, and yeah, we have a little discussion on how things have been over the past week, and yeah, and all that good stuff. If you want to comment, please keep it nice and clean and friendly, and anything you want to ask about my channel, far away. And yeah, hopefully we'll have a little half hour of chat together. Hi Trains, how are you? Thanks for popping in. Good to see you. Hope you've not been getting too wet. So, oh, as usual, I'm pretty early today. Yeah. Hi JBM, how are you? Good to see you. Overton Village. All right, you can see you're getting about, aren't you? Good old lad. Right, let me have a slurp of this. Now, tonight, I did get the dog walk done earlier tonight, so I thought, because the weather's been a bit crap, so I just thought I'd get it done now. I've heard of Overton Village, but I've gone a bit blank at the minute, so you'll have to enlighten me. Hi, Gaz, how are you? Good to see all the gang on there again. Oh dear, I hope you're not getting too windswept out there, or I've got to admit, when I took the dog round earlier, the wind was really blowing like mad, so it's going to be one of them. Hampshire, yeah, I have been Hampshire way, Basingstoke, okay, yeah, I've been out that way, but that was a long time ago. So, but the Overton, that kind of rang a bell. You okay? Yep, I'm hanging in there, Gaz. It's yeah, nothing really strenuous weeks, so you kind of just plod along now, don't you? You just feel a bit at work like you're so baxed out, like you're like a bit of a robot, and you kind of just yeah, you know, you go not a bit sort of haywire. Next all inclusive. Yes, we have got an all inclusive booked. So we will be out and about in June. More details to follow. It's another whole new place, whole new trip, and a whole new airport. So, so yes, so it should be good. And already we've preempted, only because we're kind of doing a friends thing. But I'm gonna spend a week there doing a video. But we've got a place booked in the UK for next January. So, so that should be good. So it's only 11 months away. So you might remember. Can you do it all in one video, please? That's not really how I like to do them. So I'd like to do it as a playlist, JBM. I know what you're saying. Me personally, I'm sure people do like the whole review done in a 20-minute video. And when I research holidays where I want to go, and this place where we're going to in June, I did see some videos on YouTube and I wasn't overly impressed. I mainly left the videos not really actually having a clue of all the questions I wanted answered. So that's the reason why I don't kind of condense it all into a one like 28-minute video. I'd rather do it as a playlist, do it in sections, and then people can go to that resort playlist, but then you can just pick the ones you want to look at. Or if you're really a fan of me, you can watch a whole lot. Right. Hi, Tanish. How are you? Which country? What am I in? I'm in the UK. That's where I am. So should be able to find it on the map. That's that little dot right in the north. Oh, I'll tell you what. Let me have a little slurp with this. Oh, don't I really dry tonight? Oh, so yeah, so that's hopefully less answered. It's perhaps not answered what you wanted, JBM, but yeah, I don't tend to try and shove it all in one. Going to Lanzarote next month, lucky bugger. Now I've always wanted to. Kind of Lanzarote and Gran Canaria has always been on the list, but yeah, it's not got there yet. We did kind of think about it this year, but that wasn't overly cheap. So, well, I suppose if you kind of, because we normally do it as a package, because I'm that age, I don't like to worry about lots of different things. I'd rather just pay one bloody lot and then that's their problem. Which job you pursue? Well, unfortunately, I do contract management, Monday to Friday, and normally weekends as well. But I do, yeah. But this is what I like doing. I like doing YouTube, so it's a good hobby, innit? And it might as well, because I don't pay the bills, so I don't actually pay anything at the minute. But I mean, yeah, we can't we diverse anyway. I found my GoPro. Oh right, yeah, okay, yeah. I've now recently I've not purchased, but I've got use of it. We have an Insta360. Now, I've never used one before, and I've still not even got it out of the box yet. So it's not actually mine. It's my wife's Insta360. But I'm going to have a little play about with it. So at some point we'll have a play doing some bits of the videos and all that with it, because I kind of want to get used to having to go with that before we go away. Although I know I've got obviously several months yet. So but yeah, so that's the only kind of newish bit of kit we got, really. So unless we have a lottery win, so so you're from India, yep, that's good. Oh dear. So what else we got? Have we missed anything on there? Weeks go so quickly, yeah, they do. Unfortunately, at work, not bloody quick enough, but weekends seem to go quick. Oh dear. And I'll tell you what, every time I want to film on a weekend, is it raining? So now we did go out today. On my little lunch break, we went out and done our little lunchtime walk. Now I normally do this on a Wednesday, but we kind of got tied up yesterday, so we couldn't do it yesterday. And unfortunately, the weather was a bit against me. So today we did it, and as usual, it started raining as I was about to start. So there we go. We wouldn't have it any other way. But yeah, so we got a little place literally kind of just outside Norwich. I suppose it's still kind of Norwich. I'm sure they won't want to know that, but I mean, but it's literally safe Norwich if you're then heading out towards kind of the A47, A11 kind of area. So yeah, so we just come and sort of videoed. I had a little quick kind of looked around. I went to the prominent points that I saw. So don't forget, like I said, I don't particularly do a lot of research on purpose, and I'd like to just land at a spot and walk around, and I'll tell you what I see as we go. That's kind of my videos. So we did that. So I've been through there quite a few times, but I thought there are some nice little treats, as we saw in the video today, that I thought we'd go and have a look around, and that was actually quite a nice place. So I do feel in Norwich it's an area where you perhaps need a few quid to live, but but yes, that was it was quite a nice and quite nice churches there as well. So yeah, you know when you're in a good area because I got Waitrose. I don't have one of them at my end, so this was all like safe Norwich, and I kind of live north on the north side of Norwich. So, but good for me, I'm kind of on the coast side, so that's right. So it's been cold today in Lynn. Yep, I bet it has, mate. I'm planning to do Kings Lynn. I've got another section on what I say. Another section. There's quite a few bits I've got to do in Kings Lynn, but there's another section I want to do at Kings Lynn. But I'm really waiting for this bloody weather to clear up. Just watching the weather tonight. I think they said we've got rain for more and more days yet. So that's going to hold filming up even more when you're doing your fish and chips crawl. Now, I've actually spoke about this, and it nearly was this week. Unfortunately, work held me up on that one, but we are going to be doing it. Determined to get this in, because I've got some fish and chip reviews to do, and I've also got, as I keep talking about, and I must really get this done, this bloody full English breakfast place I can't go to. Do you see your channel hitting 1,000 this year? Oh, bloody wish, mate, I'll tell you. I can dream. That's quite annoying where one of my videos now has gone over 9,000 and I just sat there like I suppose a lot of YouTubers do thinking, do you know what, if each one of them has subscribed, I'll be on a bloody winner here. So yes, I would love it to hit 1,000, but we plod along, JBM. We continue our little little, I don't know what it would be, little trail, I suppose. So we'll keep going. Hopefully we'll get there. So oh dear. But yeah, we are going to get these quite behind on the old food reviews. Not done one for quite a while, so we will do that. I've been thinking about it because they're kind of a good one to do as well when the bloody weather's crap as well. So, but I'm tempted to do this big breakfast. I'll say big breakfast. This breakfast one. There's a certain place I have filmed that before, so people will have to forgive me when I go. But we're mainly going to do a food review when we go. But they do apparently a really, really good English breakfast, and I've been kind of hold it off. And I promised myself I thought we'll do this in January. And next thing I know, just as someone said, January's already gone. So, so yeah, I will try and get up there and do it. We'll perhaps maybe look at next week and do that one. I feel channels like me and yours do better in the long run, if you understand me. Yeah, it's I would say doing my kind of videos, which I understand they're not a big niche. I know there's some popular niches out there, particularly like I suppose the educational or showing how to do things kind of thing. That seems to be a big one, and I'm afraid I can't talk enough to do these educational ones, and I'll leave that for people who know what they're talking about. I'd rather do my travel ones, but I think this kind of niche, because there's so many people out there like me do it, and I say, like JBM on here, don't forget check him out, guys, as well. Yeah, it's I suppose our kind of market's quite swollen with people doing it. So I suppose the long haul is how long do these people actually keep doing it? So, and to be fair, I've had a few times where I thought, is this really working? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because it does take a lot of your time up, and I don't have a lot anyway. And it does cost as well. So too many of us doing it. Yeah, I'll have to retire, mate. So yeah, well, like I said, we was going to see where we are at the 2-year point, which for me will be about September, end of September. You almost quit at the end of 20. Yeah, I was toiling about it, mate. I just didn't think this was really working. I suppose I've got to admit, there's some channels which I've actually watched them. No, I know I'm old, but I've watched some channels and I've got no idea how they even get their figures. I really don't, because some of the content's really shite. But there, what would I know? So I'll carry on doing what I'm doing. But yeah, I was torn a bit last year. I was, like I said, thinking this is really working. But then I thought, no, we'll do another year, see how it goes. I suppose the problem is everyone's doing YouTube now, so some are fake views and subs. Yeah, I think so as well. I don't know how many times I've had people offer to lift my subs up and all this sort of thing, and I thought I'm not going to do it because YouTube will just hammer on at you anyway, and or if not, close your channel. I'd rather do it all natural. If it takes a bit longer, it takes a bit longer. It would just be nice just to get to the 1,000, or over the 1,000, I suppose, really, just to get a little bit of ad revenue. I suppose it won't be, I don't know, perhaps be pence, but at least you kind of feel that you're achieving something. But while you're under that 1,000, yeah, it's really hard, and you do feel that I don't know, there's times you've done this and you feel like you're sort of wasting your time a bit, really. But at the moment, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I've got a few people keep telling me you keep on at it. So, right, Metal, how are you? Good to see you on here. And yes, I will be at Dereham at some point, but I will. I'll wait for you to give me the nod on that. So, but I may drop by there at some point this month, and perhaps just do a little bit. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. YouTube will beat your channel to the grave if you pay someone to get you some. Yeah, that's why I won't do any of that. I will just let mine run natural, and it either works or it doesn't. So, but we'll keep plodding along. So, like I said, there's a few more bits, and I want to do this, particularly going out to all these, I don't like to say unknown villages, but they're perhaps not ones that particularly get YouTubed, or as this lady told me on comments once, they've never actually ever had anyone on YouTube up there, so she was a surprise I was there. So so I want to do some for archive as well. I think it's really good for future generations to see what us lot were up to. So and to see kind of what these villages look like now, because you never know in 50, 100 years what any of these may look like. So I think it's always good to record it. Oh dear, look at that. 15 minutes gone already. Wow. Anyway, how are you guys been? That's what we need to sort of see how you all are. Hope you're all well. It's not all about me. I no longer watch Yorkshire Walker. The content is all over the place. Travel, fish, charts, riding a bike, vlogs and gaming. So I got confused. Yeah, there's I've got to admit, I keep meaning to watch other people's stuff, and it's just, I don't know, I keep running out of time. I don't know whether that's an old thing or something, but what with work, I've got so much on at work at the moment, which, I'm getting dead leg there. Yeah, there's so much going on at work at the moment, and I don't really get time to kind of watch other people's stuff. I mean, I've been trying to catch up with JBM stuff and all, but I just... Yeah, we will get there. What I need's a holiday. That's what I need. It's a holiday where I can forget about it all. I'm planning to do some travel videos. You go for it, Trains. I'd wanted to mix it up. I kind of called mine travels because I suppose I can kind of say, even if I'm just doing walks and that, it is travels, I guess. Well, it is in my eyes anyway. So yeah. But yes, but I thought I could mix mine up for a little bit, and then I try and throw in the odd little bit. So I try and keep it with what I've said I'd do. I know I'm perhaps a little bit behind on the dog walks, but it's not been too good a weather for dog walks. Although, I mean, the dog have been out, but to do it as a film, you know what I mean. So so we will catch up with the dog walks. But yeah, that's why I don't mind as travels, and you can kind of mix it in with lots of other things then. So metal, yeah, it's cold. Yeah, it is, mate. Yeah, I got to admit, when I was taking dog walk, and what with the wind, and when I was filming today, I was just like when I did Munsley in the winter, you could hardly feel your hands. That was really one of them. You know, I wish I'd put my gloves on. You commented on my videos 4 weeks ago, so you remember? Yes, I did. Yeah, I keep meaning to. I must get round and watch these videos. I'll have to set a diary up, so I can watch other people's stuff. If you're doing travelling, do not do gaming. Yeah, yeah. Well, luckily, mate, I don't do gaming. I feel a bit old for that. The nearest I used to get to gaming, I used to do Minecraft, but that was But since my Xbox died, I've not actually been on it. So. And not only that, also since I've been doing YouTube, and I don't really get time. So but yeah, I don't really don't do gaming stuff now. I'll get a bit old. Anyway, I'd rather spend time chat with you guys and see what you lot have been up to. So, but yes, but yeah, we'll keep plodding along. Like I said, I've got a number of places we want to go to. I'm sure there's some other places we're gonna fit into at some point this year. Not sure where we're going to go to. Where my missus works, they get these day trips out, and that's where I've picked up some of these videos that I've done. Last year, Kew Gardens, that was part of where her works went. So Xbox, no, it's an Xbox One I think I had. Or One X. No, actually, I think my last one was a One X, but I think that kind of more or less died, so which was a shame. And I'm not really certain where sort of gaming's going, really, because I keep hearing that the next Xboxes may well be the last ones, and I think a lot of this is all going in the cloud now or something. So, but I say I'm not really up with gaming. I'll leave that for the younger ones. I also might be doing metal detecting videos. Now that I've seen one or two of them. A lot was quite a while ago, in fact several years ago now. So, but yeah, that'll be interesting trains. I did put a shout out today on one of my videos that if there is any of these people who do the thatched roofs, because I don't really know a lot about them, and I don't know, there's just something about when I do these videos, but I do like a thatched roof. Just looks really good. And but I've never ever seen them being done. So that'll be that. I'd love to actually go out and do a video and maybe do an interview or have a chat with someone who actually does all these thatched roofs. So if anyone's watching. Yeah, that'd be a good video to do. That'd be quite interesting to see how they do it, how it all starts, and where they got the stuff from and all that kind of thing. If you do travel, do not do metal detecting because it will destroy your channel. Because it gets lots because it. Yeah, it's I don't know where we go. I think sometimes I don't know how this algorithm works really. So, but then again, I notice. When I view my stuff, well, not my videos. I mean, all right, when I'm on YouTube and watching other people's stuff, some of the bits that get suggested to you, and I just think, really. So I thought, I don't know where you got that from, but there, that's one of them things, isn't it? So. But no, we'll, like I said, we mainly wanted to do walks and travel. And like I said, I wanted to archive. And I've been doing my little mini project for a while, which is going out. And we've got lots more villages to come. So I've got quite a few on my list I've been noting down. Kind of when I've either had a detour or driven a different route. And you suddenly go for a village and you think, oh, there's some nice bits there. We ought to go and video there. So, and I passed one the other day. So we're going to be heading up to there as well. So, but yes, the list is growing. So we're definitely going to be videoing for a while yet. But we do want to. Oh, sorry, it's not comfy there. It's we've got lots more to film yet. So, and I want to keep this. I think it's really good to have this archive. So, and then we want to go and visit some places as well. And I do want to go a lot further afield if I can, but it's really getting the bloody time and that to do it, what with sort of work and family and all that kind of thing. So, but we'll get there. We'll get there on shit. You never know, because there's often quite often we get these things suddenly come up where we're out and about somewhere, and particularly with my job I do. So, but normally all good. Anyway, let me have a swig of this before it starts getting too cold. Oh, but there. So where are you off to next then, JBM? Anywhere good at all? That'd be really nice. If you didn't have to work and you could just go and do YouTube all around the country. I'd love to go all the way round the country doing it, but then again, I do like flying. Explain my shirt. Well, this is what was this? So this is last year's design. So I know I normally do a different, well, I say I do a different design. My daughter does a different design. Sadly, I have to work. Yeah, not a failure, mate. I have to work as well. Too bloody hard at times. So this is last year's shirt. So my plane there was a design from my daughter. Yeah, she did that. That was the original one. And then this was last year's one. And then, obviously, she designed, as you will see, my little logo. So there you go. And that's the logo. And she did that as well. Very artistic, isn't she? She does actually give her a little shout out. She's on Instagram where she puts a lot of her artwork on. I think it's Squiddle Arts, I think it's called. And you can check her out, or if not, you'll be able to find her from my Instagram. But yeah, she does lots of different drawings and all that kind of thing, and painting as well. And yeah, she don't get it off me. I can't draw to save my life. So Eastbourne again Sunday. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully the weather will be okay. I did want to go out to. Ideally, I wanted to do one of my Suffolk ones this weekend, but I'm just hoping, fingers crossed, that we get kind of a bit better weather, at least for one day, would be handy. So, but yes, we'll see if we can do a. Maybe I can't Saturday because I'm booked up doing stuff with the family Saturday, but I think we'll see if we can maybe do something Sunday. Monk is paying for 2 of my hotels next month. Oh, right. Oh, that's nice of him. Really good. Yeah, I did want to do like some kind of a hotel room reviews as well, but it's yeah, same old thing as well. When you're funding literally all your projects yourself, obviously you have to sort of pace yourself and sort of cost it really. So, and I didn't want to do this where it was literally crippling me just to make the videos. It's great if you're getting tens of hundreds of thousands of views, but I'm nowhere near that kind of thing yet. So, so yeah. So while you have to self-fund everything, it does cost. So you have to balance it out and be sensible with it to what projects and where you want to go. So that's why a lot of places I kind of do it really kind of low key, because obviously as usual everyone is someone's got to pay for it. And there's normally me. So, which is why I think we're only doing one trip this year out of the UK. So, but there, never mind. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We're going to keep going yet anyway. So, and hopefully people are enjoying it. I'm really hoping so. I'm enjoying making them. It's really good. So, I know when you video, and there's some people not too bad with it. Some people are supportive. You do get the odd one or two of the public out there, but there we go. Never mind. It's all a fun affair. But yeah, so but never mind. But yes, we will keep trying little Thursdays. Oh, Stephen, hope you're well, mate. Yes, how are you, Mr. Maxin? How are you? I hope you're really good. Again, anyone on here, check his channel out. Really good. I've not done it for a while, but I've been working noon, so not seen you for a while. Yeah, I normally try and do this. I've tried to keep to a Thursday. It hasn't kind of helped tonight because I'm duty manager as well at work. So I've just been fingers crossed the phone don't go, as he says. But yeah, yeah, it's been all work, so it's all go at the minute. But yeah, we try and keep, as I've said before, to a Thursday UK time about 7:30 at night, and that's when we do our little get together. I've tried to keep it as that, and then people kind of know, and I don't have to put notifications out because I do this on the mobile and not on the PC. Hoping that would push us out, but I've just noticed from the count this doesn't seem to push it out like it used to. I'm not sure why. So yes, get them subs going around, guys. That's the best way. Let's all support each other, and yeah, and yes, we need all the support we can get. It's all really good. Yes, Trains is out there. So now I believe Trains, Middleton Towers had Network Rail out there. Was it last week? I thought I saw on Facebook. So if you guys are out of the county, I'd imagine. I have done a video there, and I know Trains has been out there perhaps more times than I have. But there's a preservation group, and they're trying to restore this station, kind of just outside Kings Lynn. It kind of means a little bit to me. It's there's lots of these little branch line routes. You just really wish you could wind the clock back to about 1910 or something, because that must have been great then. But yes, it's Middleton Towers, and I think you should be able to find that on Google or Facebook and that. But yeah, they've got their little preservation group, and they obviously need to support, especially how much these things cost to set up, and they're really trying to completely renovate the station back to how it used to be, and that'd been really good. Now, I kind of know this place a long, long time ago because a family member of mine actually used to live in that station house. Although I don't think I think I would have been quite young then at the time. But yeah, it was a family member who used to live there. But there, anyway, another little load of rubbish I've told you. Right, it pushed my channel down likes lives like in the phone anyway. Yeah, I'm going to keep doing them on the phone. I kind of prefer it on the phone. So when are you doing a King's Cross walkabout or Peterborough or Bedford? Maybe so. Maybe this year. Peterborough has been on my list to do, and it's a bit of a shame because I used to go out there quite a bit, and it's not too far away. I suppose from kind of not too far from where I grew up, really. Hi, Mick. How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for popping by. But yeah, no, I'm planning on doing a Peterborough one. I wanted to try and do it last year, but it's I know it's quite a journey for me where I live, but it's not impossible. It's and sometimes with work I am out that way, which is why I'm leaving it as an option that I may go and do it. And I've not been to Peterborough Station for a long time. Trying to think last time I've been there. I think actually perhaps when I was in the forces, I think was the last time I was at Peterborough Station. So actually, right, let me have a swig of this last. Yeah, good to see you, Mick. Good to see you. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're how's the old drone stuff going? I do admire these people with drones. They're braver than I am. I think I'd crash it, but there we go. Oh, I did just wonder with all this new legislation in are drones getting more hassle than they're worth? But I suppose they are worth it with the material that you get off of them. But yeah, I don't know too much about them. Did you buy a drone in the end? I haven't, no, mate. No, I'm a bit bloody skint, mate. So I'm trying to balance it out, and I'm trying to use what money I have got, which isn't a great amount. I'm trying to use it to go out to places. So, but drones seem to be quite a big thing now on I was going to say Facebook then. YouTube, I meant. Yeah, I was going to say, I did think about it, but I'll leave it with people like Mick who know what they're doing. So I don't, like I said, there's a lot of people do drone work on there, and there are some really good ones. But I don't know. I don't have the time or the cash, to be honest. And another reason mainly was I didn't want to go in that kind of field. One, because I think it's another field getting swamped, maybe. There's a lot of people use them. I know you can mix and match with other bits that you do, but I kind of wanted my channel to be one, we just pitch up, we walk around, and at my level, where the camera is technically our eye level, so you will see what I'm seeing if you go there. So, how are your mics doing? I'm still using the same one that I did have, really. So I'll wait until that packs up or something, and then I'll get a new one. So I don't buy anything for the plane because I found the enhanced mode on my Pixel 9 XL, which is what I do the filming with when I'm inside planes. The enhanced mode on the mic is really good. So I haven't even had to use an external mic, so that's worked quite well. So my channel is what in front of you, not in the distance. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I done mine. So I just wanted my camera footage to be the level that you would be when you walk around. So, and I do love aerial shots, and I did do a lot of aerial stuff when I was in the forces, but so I can definitely see the point of it. But I've not done it because, one, I think there's a lot of people do it and they do it way better than I will. You're gonna have to learn how to use these things, and I don't really at the minute have the time, unfortunately. So what microphones have I got? I've got that Hollyland, is it? Hollyland Mark II, I think, or something like that. So but that's the ones I'm using at the moment. Apart from that, I don't have any others. So that's what I'm using at the minute. May look at some kit later in the year, perhaps near sort of end of summertime. We'll see how it goes. But obviously, as with everyone else, I'm sure cash is getting a lot more tighter than it was. So I'd have to sort of be realistic with it. And I didn't want to overspend on this. So pretty much everything I do is turfed out pretty quick. And I don't, what's the words I was going to say? Yeah, I didn't plan on spending a lot, so we're using pretty basics kit, and I hate to say, people either watch it or they don't really. So I will do what I can, best I can, with what knowledge and experience I've got, I'm still a newbie. So we plod along, and I'd rather get some of the basics right first. We'll keep going, and yeah. But who knows? Who knows? If the channel did pick up, if miracles happen, then who knows? We'll see where we end up. But I suppose this is the crunch year to see where sub-wise we are, kind of end of September, because that will be my 2 year sort of. End of September we'll be starting our 3rd year, and I think really if it's not going where it needs to be by then we have to start thinking, long term, how long do you want to do it? Yeah, that's the ones, mate. That's what I've got. Yeah, them microphones there, what you've put on there. So, fine. I think there was a slight fuzzing with one for a little bit on one of my clips on the video, but then that seemed to recurred itself. But apart from that, no, apart from that, I don't think I've really had an issue with them, to be honest. So they've kind of been okay. So, but yeah, kit wise, yeah, like I said, we'll perhaps look around September time just to see what we'd like. And like I said, I'm still trying to set money aside because I really need to get a new laptop, really. But we'll see we go, because I know that's for devices is crunch time this year, because all I keep hearing about is that the RAM and the SSD price is gonna go through the roof next year. So do you have an iPhone? Yes, this is literally what I'm using as we speak. So I'm on an iPhone 16 Pro XL, or no, Pro Max. Sorry, that's what I'm on. 16 Pro Max. Oh dear. Hi Paul, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, see, look, we're gone into overtime now. We'll do, what should we do? We'll do a few more minutes. But yeah, that's the kit I've got. So generally, I do most of the filming is done on my 16 Pro iPhone. See, I nearly said Max again then. Yeah, so I do it on my iPhone 16 Pro Max, and then all the footage I do inside the plane and the talking is filmed on my Pixel 9 Pro XL. Got there in the end. But like I said, I have the use, although it's not mine, but I have the use of an Insta360, which I've never used any of that stuff. So I keep meaning, perhaps when I get a few days off, or if I have a little short holiday, I want to try and have a play about with the Insta. Just have a go, because I know a lot of people use them. And I've never used one before. So I've got my memory card, so we're all ready to go. So I just need to really get that sort of sorted and have a play, really. But we'll try and do that. And yeah, that should be all good. Oh, right, so any more for any more? If you ever need a mic, I have a spare DJ mic mini, or don't you? Oh, okay, all right, mate. Yeah, like I said, we'll see how it goes this year, or at least this first sort of half, and then we'll take it from there. Get you and your posh gear still on the old iPhone. See. Yeah, it's a bit of luck. I'm still debating where we go. Well, I mean, I'm not due to renew any phones and that for a while yet, anyway. So, or I certainly don't plan to. So we've definitely got a few more years of what I've got. But then I want to debate: do I keep with iPhone, because there's still bits that I'm not too happy with, or do I stick with? Or do I go back to, because I used to do everything on, I think when I first started the channel, I was doing everything on my Pixel. and I kind of do like my Pixel. So there's bits of this Apple stuff, I think, a little bit overhyped, but there we go. Just my... Who owns the Insta360? That'll be my missus. She owns the Insta360 because she got it for a particular, well, I'll say hobby. It's an activity she likes doing because she does a lot of underwater stuff. So, so that's why she got this particular Insta360 to do the underwater photography. So, so yeah. And when we was at Sharm last year, some of the underwater photography is actually what she took, not me. I'm not too great underwater nowadays, which is a real shame. I think as I've got older, I don't know, I'm not too great with it. So, so yeah. So that's why that's not my missus's. That is the 360, but she's obviously let me use it. But I haven't even had time to get it out of the box yet, so I will do that, and we'll have a go, and then we'll perhaps do a little mini video or something on it, and just see what the images are like. Because, like I said, I've never used one before. Micro SD cards went out the end of November. Yeah, I thought they did, because I think that was getting on a bit when we brought that SD for the Insta. So so yeah, that was but it'll be interesting. Will be interesting because when we go away in June, that'll be the first time she'll go out and do some of this underwater stuff with the 360. Pixel is best. Yeah, I've got this feeling. I think the Apple stuff I've got now is going to be my last of my Apple stuff. I think it's really getting expensive, and it's okay, but I actually, my hand on heart, I actually do like the Pixels. And my Pixel 9 Pro XL, which I actually ordered that when it was on pre-order when it first came out. And to be honest, he says, touch wood, I've never had an issue with it. And to be fair, I had a Pixel 7 before that, and I never had an issue. I had a 7 Pro XL then, and I never had an issue with that. So, yeah, take care, JBM. We're gonna head off anyway. Right, so any more questions? We'll perhaps do one more minute and then we'll start to finish off. Where's the 7 Pro? I got that traded in, mate, some time ago. In fact, quite a while ago. So I can't get on with Android phones. No, I'll yeah, I'm a 50-50 with it at the minute, Mick, to be honest. I mean, I've had a lot of iPhones and I've had quite a few Pixels, but I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I've got several years yet before I need to look at another phone anyway, or certainly before I can afford one. So, and I'm not too impressed with Vodafone at the minute because their signal just seems to be really crap everywhere. So, so I'm debating whether to try a different network at the moment. But there, anyway, never mind. Right, what's Paul put on here? When do you reckon this rain will bugger off? Been slashed. Yeah, I know. I've I went out filming today. Every time I want to go out, does it start bloody raining? Or so I really took a quick kind of risk today and went and made the film. So, because I thought, I don't care, I've got to get a film done because I'm a bit behind on films at the minute, so I needed to get out. So I buy the phones and get SIM only. I'm on the 14 Pro Max. Yeah. Actually, I did. The iPhone I had before, the one I'm using at the moment, that was a 14 Pro Max. So, and actually, I didn't mind that one. Do you know what? I thought the stabilisation was better on that. I don't know whether that's the software or what they've done on this, and I have noticed it. And it's not vast, but you notice a little bit. But for some reason, I just find that the stabilisation on my iPhone on video isn't quite as good as it used to be. So but I'm assuming it's something they've done because I've done everything I can do. I did hear there was a bit of a bug on video stabilisation on iPhones, but I don't know whether they've sorted it yet. I don't think so. So EE do unlimited 5. Yeah. Now I do my Pixel. I run a pay as you go EE in that. Because I've been trying EE out, because that's who my daughter's with, and she said they're not too bad. So it may be that we have to say goodbye to Vodafone. I mean, it's going to be a few years yet, because I'm obviously on contract, but it's, but I think a lot of my Vodafone stuff as the contracts run out, I think that's going to be a goodbye, I think. So I don't know what they've done with the signal, but it's just really not great. So, but there. Right, okay. I think I will call it a night now. But it's been really great to see all you guys on there and all the chat. It's been really good. That's been really good. It's good when we have all this banter and chat. That's what we like to see on here. So, I want to thank everyone who's been on tonight. There's been a lot of good YouTubers on it. So don't forget, check Walk with Mick, check JBM. Who we got else on it? There's Trains on here. I'm sure you can go through list and find these guys on YouTube. They all do really good channels. And they certainly help me get through my work day when I'm sitting there tapping away. So I think you use 4K 6 frames. We'll get more. Yeah, I try to stick just to 1080 really, Mick. So, but yeah. Right, I must say goodbye, I'm afraid, for now. And I will be back next Thursday to see all you lovely people. So we'll be back here, UK time, 7:30 p.m. And we'll be here next Thursday. So want a big thank everyone who has subscribed. If you have subscribed, it's really good of you, and I will support as much people as I can with subs, because I know we all under this bloody subs, bloody pain in the arse thing that YouTube does. So, but yeah, thank you ever so much for people who have subbed. If you haven't, sub to all of us. That'll be the best way. Sub to everyone who's on there. That's the best way. Right, I will leave you all in peace. Have a wonderful night and a great weekend. And hopefully I'll be able to turn out a video this weekend. And I will see you all guys very, very soon. Don't forget, as Mick's just put on here, he does these late night lives. That's a bit too late. I have to get up early in the morning, so I'd love to watch him, but I have to normally watch the playback. But yeah, check Mick out. He'll be about later tonight. I'm sure he'll love to see you on his channel for a chat. And I will catch you guys very soon. So take care. Be good to yourselves and everyone. And I will see you very soon. Bye for now.